Bangladesh National Party (BNP) goes for 3 days nationwide blockade. After enforcing its first nationwide hartal in 8 years, BNP yesterday called for a 3-day countrywide rail, road and waterways blockade from Tuesday to Thursday. The opposition party will stage the blockade in protest of the killing of its activists in police action and the arrest of party leaders and supporters, including Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Alamgir, over the last 2 days. BNP Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Rizvi announced the blockade at a virtual press briefing from an undisclosed location yesterday evening. Sunday's countrywide hartal and the upcoming transport blockade mark a clear shift in the party's stated strategy for its one-point movement launched in July to unseat the Awami League government, paving the way for a non-party administration to hold the election expected in January. In fact, BNP, which is out of power for 17 years, has been holding rallies and road marches in Dhaka and elsewhere as part of its anti-government for the last 1.5 years, peacefully, drawing significant crowds. Until October 28 grand rally at the capital's Neapolitan, the party has been successful in keeping its state programs peacefully despite provocative rhetoric by some Awami League leader and occasional non-cooperation by law enforcers. Through the non-violent movement since last year, the party has been able to distance itself from the violent street programs that it launched ahead of the 2014 election. At the time, the party faced huge criticism at home and abroad for violence and arson attacks in an unsuccessful attempt to fail the election. Having learned from that episode, BNP leaders were very careful about announcing a state program and keeping its activists and supporters in check throughout its ongoing movement. But its high-stake October 28 rally successful a setback as it suddenly turned violent, leaving a policeman and a BNP leaders dead and injured scores more as demonstrators clashed with cops. The day also saw a return of some arson attacks on vehicles and vandalism. Senior party leaders blame the government and the law enforcement agencies for the unexpected and a planned attack. Saturday turn of events has made them revisit their goal slow strategy. It has also promoted the party to immediately go for Tuhar programs like blockade and hartal, although it was not in BNP's plan, at least not for now, BNP sources say. After BNP was forced a abruptly end its rally in the face of police action, the party's standing committee yesterday sat to analyze the situation and with their opposition in the sensed scenario. Sources at the 2 hours meeting say they had a plan and announced programs like lying siege to important establishment for the Saturday Grand Rally, but the sudden and unexpected violence upset their plan and forced them to call hartal. The decision to call hartal was made on the rally stage, just minutes before BNP leaders were completed to leave the venue in the face of police excesses, they added. We were not prepared for Saturday incident. We never even thought of it. But the way the police and ruling party activists attacked our rally, we were complete to announce Tuhar programs, he added. According to BNP leaders, the Grand Rally was attacked to demoralize the opposition leaders and activists, as the government knows very well that the BNP supporters were unarmed, said another senior BNP leader. Despite the fact BNP activists and supporters were able to fend off the attacker for about 5 hours, he added. We are hopeful about our success this time, he said. Party sources say the government used the rally to suppress the opposition party just weeks before the announcement of the election schedule. These are all democratic programs to oust the autocratic and fascist government. In the past, political parties enforced such programs to press home their demand. Amir Khosru said when asked why the party is not opting for Tuhar programs like hartal and blockade by arresting our Secretary General, the government has sent us a signal that it will arrest more of our leaders in the coming days. In this context, we have no way to look back, another senior party leader told